Greetings. After the recent not so happy news about the magazine, I thought I'd cheer us all up with a bit of Scimitar news. As you know, I've been preparing to lift the body off the chassis. Dun dun dun! So, body's off the chassis. Finally achieved it after goodness knows how many months of writing saying I was getting close. What I tried to do, 2 people, an engine crane and some poles. Obviously strip the chassis out to make it as light as possible, not chassis, the body. I did cheat and cut a big hole at the back of it because the rear cross member goes into this aperture, which means you have to normally angle the body. I just cut it so I could do a straight lift. I've been working under here with a scrubbing brush, pressure washer and a neat car wash. It's taken bloody ages, but I'm starting to get through to the fiberglass. And here's the chassis itself. Been given a very brief going over with, well, basically a broom and a pressure washer, just to get worse than knock off, and a scraper to scrape all the thick layers of oily rubbish. Typical rust spot on these, front outrigger that was already known about, and the outer rails just been previously repaired with mastic and some angle iron, so that's going to be replaced. Rear seat belt mount is obviously shot, but the actual suspension tube appears solid, which is good. Another common rust point is at the back of this triangulation. Mine's started to go. I think the actual chassis itself inside the main beam in there is still solid. Both sides about the same. Other than that, then the other bit is we've gone a bit thin here, and sorry, that outrigger's a bit thin in places, but nothing scary. If I go for half cage, I'll be mounting around this area with the rear downward racers, so that'll need some beefing up on it. Here's the passenger front outrigger, totally shot and actually pretty much detached. Likewise does mean you can see the engine mounts quite well. Simple box section. Won't make the rear gearbox mount yet, and angle the engine slightly. It's a bit too high on the back end, but the original S6 was angled as well, so not a biggie. Common failure point on the front of the bodies is where the suspension uprights mount to the front of the body. When the steelwork in the front rusts and they start to sag, the weight pushes down. Well, yeah, the stresses come through this bit and cause it to crack. So it'll be a top side repair, then hide it. Coming underneath is one of the fish plates for the body hoop. I'm not going to say rollover hoop because it's not a rollover hoop, it's just a seatbelt mount really. Driver side, not looking so healthy. Also in here, it's a sill reinforcement which has burst through on the inside. I'm not entirely convinced I actually need, but I'll have a go at fixing it whilst the body's off. So yeah, just showing I can actually get my finger out at times and make some progress. Ta-ta.